What's up, Space Monkeys? Welcome to Political Fight Club. I'm your host, Robert Durden, and tonight's episode is about how Alabama is more progressive than Joe Biden is. And in fact, the whole entire South is more progressive than Joe Biden. So why do I say that? Because on Monday, Alabama, the governor of Alabama, Kay Ivey, signed medical marijuana into law. Just CBD products and no smoking or vaping products, but edibles and CBD products are going to be available with a medical marijuana card in Alabama now, which means that the entirety of the South has now, in some form or fashion, legalized marijuana. There are only 5 remaining states that have not, and they are Indiana, Wyoming, Idaho, Nebraska, and South Dakota. That's it. That's it. So Joe Biden still has not removed marijuana as a Schedule I drug, which means that he is effectively less progressive than not just Alabama, but the entire South. Which, that must make the neoliberals that are trying to portray him as FDR so frustrated. He's so not progressive, he's not even as progressive as the entire South on stuff like this. So get his ass in gear. Of course, he's not going to. He's in the pockets of Big Pharma, who stand to lose a lot in their opioid market, among other things, chemotherapy market, when you legalize marijuana across the board, but particularly in painkillers. But I mean, marijuana helps with so many things that Big Pharma stands to lose billions by it being federally legalized. So that's why Joe Biden is not doing it. But I mean, this is so crazy. It makes me laugh so hard because there's so many of these shit libs out there that are acting like Joe Biden somehow FDR when Alabama is on a state level more progressive than Biden is on this. So yeah, that's not going to be an easy argument to make from here on out when there's only a handful of states that haven't at least decriminalized it yet. So good job, Alabama. Good job for the South. You're actually more progressive than Joe Biden when it comes to marijuana. And he thinks that if Joe Biden does what he usually does on this stuff, he'll wait till all the other 5 states legalize it, and then he'll legalize it, or he'll decriminalize it, remove it Schedule I, do a victory lap like he did something, even though at that point he's done absolutely nothing. So he'll get the headlines after it's already been decriminalized on a state-by-state basis, and then he'll decriminalize it on a national basis and act like he's fucking FDR. Take a victory lap like he does with everything. You know, he's gonna also, you know, stop arming the Saudis for offensive bombings in Yemen. And he's going to forgive all student loan debt. And he's going to, you know, shut down all the pipelines and, you know, not give out any more fracking permits. We all know what Joe Biden's going to do. And the game plan for the neoliberals is always going to be just like, he's going to try to get headlines, he's going to act like he's going to do stuff, he's going to head fake in the right direction, and then you'll find out 2 or 3 days or a week after he gets the headlines on those things that he's not coming through on any of it. And this is just another one of those things. He could executive order decriminalize marijuana across the board, but no, Alabama and Kay Ivey, one of the most ridiculous Republican governors, is actually more progressive than Joe Biden is. And by the way, this passed in their House 68-35 and in their Senate 2010. So approximately 60 to 70% votes for decriminalization in their, you know, in their state Senate and state House. That matches up pretty perfectly with the general populace in America. It's a 70-30 issue. And of course, Joe Biden's on the wrong side of it because he stands to make a lot of money via campaign contributions from Big Pharma, who stands to lose billions if marijuana gets decriminalized. So that's why he won't do it, even though it doesn't even have to go through Congress. It's because he's in the pockets of Big Pharma. So we can expect more progressivism from Joe Biden in the future. And I would implore all of these other Midwest states where all these farmers are already out getting high every day, you know, growing their own shit in the middle of their cornfields in Nebraska and Idaho and Wyoming or whatever, you know, just legalize it on a state level, and then they'll all be more progressive than Joe Biden is. So keep fighting the good fight out there, guys. I just thought I'd drop this on you guys. We'll see ya.